Hello, welcome back again at Petra Speaking Sparks. This is the week of vocal variety, and today I'm gonna talk silence. Just kidding, just kidding. So, silence can be very, very functional in your speech. Most people find silences very awkward. So they tend to fill up the silence using or making use of some other small word that you just use in between, as such, or whatever it might be for you. Silence, as I said, can be very functional. You use it if you want to emphasize on something. And I know we talked about this during the whispering video as well a bit. So I'm going to keep it a bit short because I don't want to overlap too much. But for example, if you want to, I don't know, be a stand-up comedian, for example, then you also know how important a silence can be, right? So if you tell your joke just before your punchline, you're gonna wait a bit. So people know that the punchline is gonna be there and they know when to laugh or not, depending on how good you are, obviously. So what silence does is building up tension. And it's used a lot on television or on the radio. For example, if they want to announce who is the winner, for example. And then it can be a very awkward silence because most of the times it takes very long, and the winner is... You're sitting on your couch, yeah, tell me. And then they give you the name, right? That's something that you can also use in your speech. A silence can also be very helpful for you to take some rest, and maybe even if you have forgotten a part of your speech, then you just pause a bit and hopefully it comes back. If not, you just skip it because nobody knows what you're going to talk about anyway. But it's also helpful for the audience. If you give them a rest, pause, then they can have everything that you have been saying, the first part of your speech, it can sink in and they can process it a bit before you continue with the rest of it. So also for your audience, a silence can be very, very helpful. So that's something else you can practice this week, and I see you next week because tomorrow is speech time. And then next week, we're going to talk props. So see you there.